Maurizio Passarini, the prosecuting magistrate who has brought the case to court, explains he is merely a slave to the law. "If I am the most unpopular man in Italy, I am sorry," he says, when I visited him in his office in the Palace of Justice in central Bologna, "but this is the law." In Italy, the prosecutor has to investigate any fatal accident, and act accordingly. Passarini, 39, a small, shy, bespectacled man, with two pipes amid the paperwork, on his desk, once followed Ferrari legends, Niki Lauda and Gilles Villeneuve. "I don't have the time for motor racing these days," he says coyly. An earnest lawyer, he will keep his counsel for the court. "I won't talk about the accused until the trial, that is the proper place," he suggests. Yet we know his case against Williams will allege that modifications to the steering column on Senna's car were a cause of his crash at the 190 mph Tomborello curve during the San Marino Grand Prix on May 1, 1994. Goodman said, "We will try to do a straightforward English criminal job, which is to produce doubt on the strength of the prosecution case against us. The steering column didn't break before the accident, that's it in a nutshell." Williams, Head and Newey will attend the first day, when first the prosecution, then the defense, outline their cases. The length of the trial is totally unpredictable. I understand that Goodman plans to request as a witness Hill, who last September was told by Williams that he was surplus to requirements, but who was driving on that fateful afternoon an identical Williams Renault to the one in which Senna lost his life. There is also hope that Ferrari star Schumacher will meet Goodman. Schumacher, driving then for Benetton, was placed immediately behind Senna before the Brazilian crashed. Other drivers who have had accidents at the same corner include Gerhard Berger, Nelson Piquet, Riccardo Patrese and Michele Alboreto, and Goodman added cryptically, "We may need to speak to one or more drivers." Goodman must submit his list of witnesses by February 17. There will also be a concerted attempt in the days ahead to persuade Passarini to allow Head to examine Senna's car, which remains behind locked doors of the Polizia Stradale in Bologna. For 15 years, Goodman was a criminal lawyer, but for the past 10 years, he has acted for Williams and he will be assisted in structuring the defense with Williams' in-house lawyer Stephen Greenway. Goodman will be instructing Italian advocate Roberto Corso, based in Rome and a man with years' experience in motor racing, and an Italian professor of law, to present the case in court. It is the reputation, rather than the liberty, of Williams, Head and Newey that is at stake. The offense carries a suspended prison sentence of between 6 months and 5 years.